Prescription drug abuse is the fastest growing drug problem in the United States. Let's take a look at which prescription drugs are most abused, the effects of prescription drugs on the brain and body, and the cost to society posed by prescription drug abuse. The most commonly abused prescription drugs are opioids like Vicodin and Oxycontin, stimulants used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder like Adderall, Concerta, and Ritalin, and central nervous system depressants for anxiety like Valium and Xanax. The most commonly abused over-the-counter drugs are cough and cold remedies containing dextromethorphan. How prescription drugs affect the brain. Stimulant drugs like Adderall act on the same neurotransmitter system as cocaine. Prescription depressants like Valium produce the same calming effects as club drugs like ketamine and Rufinol. Prescription opioid pain relievers like Oxycontin attach to the same cell receptors in the brain as heroin. Overdosing on prescription opioids causes slow breathing, which can affect the amount of oxygen that reaches the brain. This is referred to as hypoxia. The short and long-term physiological and neurological effects of hypoxia can include coma and permanent brain damage. Prescription drugs can raise body temperature to dangerous levels and can also cause irregular heartbeat, hostility, and paranoia. Dextromethorphan is an over-the-counter drug that can cause impaired motor function, numbness, nausea, and increased heart rate and blood pressure. Opioid pain relievers cause more overdose deaths than heroin and cocaine combined. Death rates are highest among non-Hispanic white men aged 20 to 64 and among those in poor and rural areas. In 2013, 207 million opioid prescriptions were written. At present, 2 million people suffer from opioid substance abuse. Costs. Prescription drug abuse costs Americans $72 billion in medical expenses and $42 billion in lost productivity each year. For every prescription drug abuser, the cost to insurers is $10,000 to $15,000 each year, and prescription drug abuse costs $8.2 billion in criminal justice expenses every year. About Yellowstone Recovery. Yellowstone Recovery has been providing affordable alcohol and drug rehabilitation in California since 1997. Visit YellowstoneRecovery.com for more information about our treatment program.